Hi, I'm Phil Seymour, the MC for World Snooker, here outside the York Barbican, the home of the Betway UK Championship. This is a rest day, the first round's now finished, second round starts tomorrow, and I've been lucky enough to live here in York my whole life, so I thought I'd show you a few places you might like to visit if you come to York to watch the snooker. Just round the corner from the Barbican towards the city centre, you find Cliffords Tower, one of York's most recognisable landmarks. But what most people don't know about Cliffords Tower is, just over the river, there used to be an almost identical tower on a place called Bale Hill. If you walk around the bar walls, you'll see the site where that was. Opposite the tower, you'll find the Castle Museum, which has got the jail cell that Dick Turpin was held in, and also an old Victorian street, including a sweet shop that sells sugar mice. Well worth a visit. We're just round the corner from Cliffords Tower now, outside York Coco Works. York has a rich history of chocolate manufacturing. This, bear in mind, is where the Terry's chocolate orange was made, Yorkie bars, Smarties and After Eight mints as well. York Coco Works is keeping up that tradition. It's a very small chocolate factory, but you can come here, see how chocolate's made, make your own chocolate, and of course taste it as well. Well worth a visit if you come into York. But right now, we're going to pop around the corner and see one of the most popular tourist attractions anywhere in the UK. We're here now in the Shambles, the most famous street in the whole of York. This street behind was the inspiration for Diagon Alley in the Harry Potter books for J.K. Rowling. But more than that, if you look at the buildings behind, you can actually shake hands across the street from one building to the other. Not just that, something people don't often notice. When you walk down, you'll notice there's hooks outside some of the shops. It used to be the street of butchers, and the cobbles and the runways either side is where the blood and guts would run down the street in the olden days to keep it all clean, safe and healthy. So behind me is the Jorvik Viking Centre, one of the most popular tourist attractions anywhere in the UK, certainly here in York. In there, you take a time car and you can see, learn about and even smell what York was like back in the Viking days. It really is quite an experience and quite a place to go. I would recommend it to anyone that comes to York. Now we're at the St Nicholas Fair, the York Christmas market, massively popular, runs to the middle of November, right up until Christmas. If you're coming to York for the snooker, this is somewhere you must visit. There's everything from local produce to food and to the best mulled wine you'll ever find. Trust me, worth a visit. Behind me, the famous Betty's Tea Rooms. I don't ever remember seeing this place without a massive queue outside, and it's well worth the wait. One thing I do know about this place, it's Jimmy White's favourite cafe in York, and he's rather partial to one of their Fat Rascal tea cakes. Give it a go if you get a chance, they really are good. Where else could we finish the tour but here at York Minster, one of the most impressive churches anywhere in the world. If you're going to come to York, you have to visit the Minster, and if you've got to head for heights, you can go right the way up the central tower, and on a clear day like this, you can see the whole Vale of York. It really is quite incredible. But it's time for me now to hang up my microphone for the time being. That microphone will be picked up tomorrow by the legend that is Rob Walker. He'll be bringing the boys to the bays in the second round of the Betway UK Championships here in York, live on BBC and Eurosport. Enjoy the rest of the tournament. It's sure to be an absolute cracker.